ne sono arrivati tanti. È stato un decennio dominato da Los Angeles Lakers e San Antonio Spurs.
The top 15 players of the 2000s, Part 3, numbers 5 through 1. Welcome back, Hoops fans. We've made it to the grand finale, the top 5. These are the players who defined an era. When you think of 2000s basketball, these names instantly pop up. They were the faces of franchises, finals MVPs, and cultural icons who changed the game forever. From heart and soul leaders to dominant forces, this is where our countdown reaches rare air. Let's dive into the 5 greatest players of the 2000s. Number 5, Dwayne Wade, the Flash who lit up Miami. Before Heat culture was a catchphrase, there was just Dwayne Wade, the electrifying guard who turned Miami into an NBA power. From the moment he hit the league in 2003, Wade played like his hair was on fire, attacking the rim fearlessly, throwing his body around, and somehow always finding a way to finish. His breakout moment came in the 2006 finals when he practically willed Miami to its first championship. Averaging nearly 35 points per game in that series, Wade had one of the most legendary finals performances ever. Shaq may have been the big name, but make no mistake, that title ran through Wade. He wasn't just a scorer either. Wade's defense was elite, his leadership magnetic, and his loyalty to Miami made him beloved. Injuries slowed him later, but during the 2000s, the Flash was a fast, fearless two-way star who could dominate a game all by himself. Number 4, Kevin Garnett, the big ticket and bigger heart. If intensity could win championships, Kevin Garnett would have a closet full of rings. But even without a handful of trophies, what he gave the NBA was immeasurable. KG was the ultimate competitor, a 7-footer who could defend every position, hit mid-range jumpers, and play with a fire you could feel through the TV. Throughout the early 2000s with Minnesota, Garnett carried teams that often didn't deserve him. He won MVP in 2004, leading the Wolves to the conference finals with a blend of offense, defense, and pure emotion that few players could match. When he finally joined Boston in 2007, it felt like destiny finally caught up with effort. That 2008 championship wasn't just a team win, it was validation. Garnett's passion, communication, and defensive leadership turned the Celtics into a powerhouse. Anything is possible wasn't just a quote, it was the truth. KG's legacy isn't just about numbers, it's about impact. He changed what it meant to be a power forward in the modern game, versatile, vocal, and absolutely relentless. Number 2, Shaquille O'Neal, the most dominant ever. Let's be real, there has never been anyone like Shaquille O'Neal. The early 2000s were his era. From 2000 to 2002, Shaq was so dominant it bordered on unfair. Opponents didn't just lose to him, they got overpowered, over-muscled, and at times downright bullied off the court. 3 straight finals MVPs with the Lakers, multiple 30 and 15 nights, and an unmistakable presence that forced teams to redesign how they defended the paint. Shaq wasn't just a player, he was a force of nature. And here's the wild thing. For all his size and strength, Shaq had incredible footwork and touch. He could spin, pass, and finish with finesse, when he wasn't breaking backboards, of course. Even after his LA run, he still had big moments, helping Dwayne Wade and the Heat grab that 2006 title. Shaq was entertainment, dominance, and charisma rolled into one massive frame. In the 2000s, there was no bigger name in basketball, literally and figuratively. Number 2, Kobe Bryant, the Mamba mentality. You can't talk about 2000s basketball without Kobe Bryant. He wasn't just great, he was the standard. The work ethic, the drive, the hunger to prove himself every night, Kobe embodied everything that made fans fall in love with competition.
He started the decade as Shaq's running mate, winning 3 straight titles from 2000 to 2002, but the latter half belonged solely to him. When most players would have faded after their co-star left, Kobe elevated. Back-to-back scoring titles, an MVP in 2008, 2 more championships, and countless unforgettable moments. 81 points, anyone? Kobe wasn't just a superstar, he was a myth in motion. Number 1, Tim Duncan, the quiet king. He didn't talk much, he didn't crave the spotlight, but by the time the 2000s ended, Tim Duncan's resume spoke volumes. 2 MVPs, 3 championships, 3 finals MVPs, all in 1 decade. That's dominance. But the way he did it makes it even more impressive. He wasn't loud or brash, he just won. Fundamentals were his weapon, consistency his legacy. Watching him bank in those clean mid-range shots off the glass was like watching a master craftsman at work. He was the anchor of the San Antonio dynasty, steady, reliable, and impossibly good under pressure. Whether it was battling Shaq, out-dueling LeBron, or mentoring younger teammates, Duncan did everything at the same elite level for over a decade. The beauty of Tim Duncan's career is how he let others shine while quietly racking up wins. He didn't need to be flashy to be legendary. As the best player of the 2000s, the big fundamental embodied what greatness truly means: consistency, humility, and excellence. And there you have it, the top 5 players who ruled the 2000s. From Wade's flair to Duncan's calm domination, this group didn't just win games, they shaped the sport itself. The 2000s gave us skill, power, and unforgettable passion. A decade where basketball felt raw, emotional, and real. And thanks to these legends, the game would never be the same again.